What do we got?
More whiskey.
Oh, wait. I knew that.
Yes, it's always whiskey. I mean, it's generally whiskey. Most of the time it's whiskey.
And another bottle from our very good friends.
At Barrell Craft Spirits. Yes. And now we know them by name.
We do.
Which is nice.
We
Joe and Tripp.
Joe and Tripp.
This is their rye. And we recently tried their not regular, but one of their
batch 35 bourbon.
Yes. And this is what batch is this?
This is batch 4 rye.
And what's the ABV?
And the ABV is the same as the other at 115.7 for the proof. So it's...
They don't play, man. They don't play.
58 and change. And as we said before, they are not distillers. They're blenders. Right. And they do a master blending process here. They use Indiana Rye that are 5, 6, and 10 years old.
Okay.
A Tennessee Rye that's 5 years old. A Kentucky Rye that's 6 years old. And a Canadian Rye that is 14 years old.
Wow, there's a lot going on here. And
they have a derived mash bill, which is like a rounding error that they put together from all the different bottles they roll into this, the barrels. It's 89% rye, 7% corn, and 4% malted barley.
So, can you go back to what it was again? The years and the barreling?
It's Indiana,
okay.
5, 6, and 10 years.
Okay.
Tennessee, 5 years. Kentucky, 6 years. And Canada, 14 years.
So that's 6 different whiskeys, potentially.
6 different whiskeys.
Right? Okay.
And because it's from Indiana and they're using 3, it might not be 3 from the same place in Indiana. I mean, it could very well be.
I don't know.
They don't disclose. So
the only one I know is MGP, so I don't know who else is making it.
So it could be 3 things from somewhere, 3 things, you don't know.
Right. Okay.
So they put it all together, and it's bottled in Kentucky.
Nice. Okay.
So
cheers.
Cheers. That is rye whiskey.
Yeah, but you know what? It's like you get that rye spiciness or whatever it is, those herbal notes, but then you get like a sweetness too. You know?
I'm getting like a powdered sugar.
Yeah. Like a donut? Can we get a donut?
Do you have a powdered donut?
No, I don't have a powdered donut.
Then just zip it.
Sorry. Is Tim Hortons open? We have one.
To the booze mobile.
We have a Tim Hortons. We don't have to go to Canada.
We do.
We don't have to go to Canada. Just go to Lindenwold. That is really, really nice.
And again,
I liked it the first time around. I like it even. I think I might even like it more this time.
What I really like about it is
it doesn't have that rye sharpness.
It's not like a pulverizing rye flavor to it.
Right.
And I say pulverizing, not polarizing. A pulverizing rye flavor to it.
I gotcha.
It's got enough rye that you know it's rye.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like, ha, we're rye.
Yeah, and I think when we talked to them, there was like a minty note.
Yeah.
It was like a really nice, not menthol. It's more like a spearmint.
Yeah, like a spearmint.
You know, like a Wrigley spearmint gum kind of thing. You know. Actually, you know what? That's an insult to this whiskey because, but it's like a nice because you know how peppermint's a little sharp, spearmint's a little bit more, mellow. So no, that's really nice. That's really, really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Price point $90.
Same price as the
bourbon.
The bourbon.
So it's like 90.
90. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think you get a lot for your money.
I think it's a good buy. Yeah. It's a good buy.
You know, it's unique. It's a little different. They're putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
You know, and you get a nice hefty punch to it. It's punchy.
And it checks the boxes. It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's got the good flavor front to back.
Yeah.
It's got a nice finish to it. It's got a heft in terms of the ABV.
I really like this minty thing. It's kind of nice because it just kind of changes it up a little bit.
It rounds out the flavor enough for me.
Yeah.
That it takes something that's...
It tones down the sharpness.
That's rye. It makes it a nice balance.
Yeah. Now, I like, just a regular, 95 or 100% rye. You know, the good old MGP 95% rye. Or the Alberta Distillers 100% rye. I like all that stuff. But this is just nice because it's almost like a cocktail in a glass.
Yeah.
With that little bit of mint.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like julepy. You get that little thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
This would probably make a really, really nice old fashioned.
I think so.
You know?
I think so.
Maybe even put a little mint just to change it up instead of like orange.
Yeah.
Maybe orange and the mint. Why not? Get crazy.
Double up the bitters.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good.
I enjoy it.
I mean, I'm going again. I'm going like 90 on this thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is, to me,
this is really, really good.
88, 89. I mark it down because it's rye, because
Yeah, I know.
It's not my bag, baby.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's a good rye.
It's a really, really good rye. So
for someone who says they don't like rye, give them that. They'll like rye.
It's delicious. Very delicious. So, sir, cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to Joe and Tripp of Barrell Craft Spirits. And if you're curious to hear them talk a lot about these whiskeys and a movie, check out the What We Watch When We Drink podcast. Cheers, folks.
Cheers.